Hi folks, the other day I trimmed down a tree of mine. It's a goat willow, but it was growing over cars and dropping sticky stuff all over them, so it needed cutting right back. I did neglect it last year. And I shredded most of it with a Bosch 3000 ATX 3000, which I've had for about 4 years. But there's a problem with it that I've found, that I do mention it in here, but I don't explain it properly, because I sort of just ramble on, as you know. And what it's got a metal blade, yeah, obviously, and it's got an oblong slot in it that fits onto a drive, which is like a, if you want, it's a, what do they call it, flywheel. It's like a flywheel as well, onto the drive. And that's made out of alloy. Now, if you've ever put a steel nut on an alloy wheel, don't, okay? Because what happens is the steel nut will wear through the alloy wheel and you'll lose your wheels on your car. Been there, seen it, done it. Alright? That's another story. I'll tell you that in a bit. But anyway, and so over time it wears. So it goes like that eventually. If you're using it, it's pushing pressure onto that alloy and it wears it. So I wouldn't recommend one unless Bosch have changed it now. Like, I've had this about 4 years now, so maybe they have sort of found that it's been an issue. So I had blade come loose a couple of times, but here's the video of that. We've got snow now, so I'm just making a little back scratcher. Arr. It's a cat's claw. Arr. It's very good. But anyway, I got on with it, and it's just a short one. As I say, we've got a couple of inches of snow now. The car story will be at the end. Nice to be nice. This is a little job I've got to do now. It's just trying to snow. But I'm going to cut this right back. This is a goat willow. Again, it was Halver who identified that for me. But I'm going to cut it right down because it chucks a lot of sticky stuff down on cars. I'm not using chainsaw today. It'll only be hand stuff, so I'll be taking all the tops off it. But I think in end I'll take it right down to about this level, but today I'll take up branches off it. So it's not very neat, but that's as much as I'm doing today. I can't use chainsaw or chipper today. Hopefully I'll be able to, well, shred some of that if my shredder will do it. That's on its last legs, and then I'll come back and I'll take top further down with the chainsaw on this. And what I can't chip, we'll use firewood. As I say, I'll leave it there because I've got power from the shed, you see. So chip it where it is into a bag and then drop the chippings where I want the chippings, as you do. So guys, I'm back. As you can see, it's very cold. I'm going to chip this up with this chipper. Now, the problem I've had with this is when it's sharp it's great, but it blunts up really quick, even with green wood. Put a piece of brown wood through it, it takes the edge right off it. Blades are 50 francs each, so I bought a new blade for it, for it's been sharpened a few times. And it used to chip completely, but now because blade's been sharpened, it pulls strips off. Don't get me wrong, it's been okay, but only okay. I wish I'd have bought a chipper rather than a shredder, but it weren't an option at the time. That's a Bosch AXT Rapid 2000. I'm going to do that, or what will chip will be chipped, and what won't chip will be firewood. I'm not going to make you watch me do it. I'll do a piece for you. It does up to about 2.4 centimetres. It's not massive. And I always find that if I used it for light green stuff. Likes to jam up. It just goes off like that. Right, that's done that. Plugs out. Wait, it's 10 AM now, so I should imagine it'll probably take me a couple of hours to do that. If you can hear me, it'll probably take me a couple of hours to do that. Well, that's that. That's as far as I'm going with that. I've had a bit of a tidy up, not a huge tidy up. Got the rest of the week to do that. Took some doing. I had some shenanigans with the shredder. I think I've got it right now. The blade kept coming loose on it. Loose on me twice, so it's not brilliant, to be honest. What they did, the drive mechanism, it's got a steel blade on it, but it's an aluminium or the cast alloy, so it's not a fantastic way to make things, Bosch, if you're watching. But I got that shredded. I've still got loads of tidying up to do, but like, at least it's dry now. We might get a bit of snow this week. We had a bit this morning, but not a lot. I put all the shreddings down there around my fruit bushes and around that pear tree. They just want spreading out a bit more, but I've got some more stuff to cut and shred. So all of that will go on there. Yes, so what I was saying about alloy wheels. Me and some friends, we used to go, we all had old cars, Mark 1 Escorts and Capris and Granadas and stuff like that, right, old cars, when we were younger. And one of the guys, he's got a Capri and he put alloy wheels on it and put steel nuts on them. And we used to go to Skegness quite regularly, a place called Skeggy, the seaside resort, when we were young, drinking and chasing ladies. And we're coming back, right, going back to Sheffield, and we're driving along and this wheel comes past. The wheel come past us, right? And stopped at the side of the road, and we sort of went, that's a wheel, where's that come from? Slowed down and went, pop. Because what happens is steel will wear the aluminium out, and that's what's happened with that the alloy out, and that's what's happened with that shredder. So Bosch, that's not a very good idea. Anyway, thank you for all the new subscriptions and subscribers, and don't forget to leave a thumb up or thumbs down and drop a comment, because I love the comments. Nice to be nice. Make a big snowman.
Okay, done.
Is that it? You're not very artistic, are you? Oh, it's just a new face. Loony. Yes, today is not a good day to play in the garden.
No, it's great.
It is for you. I'm playing in the shed. I'm going to make a back scratcher.
A back?
Yes, because I've got an itchy back.
But once you...
Not a butt scratcher, a back scratcher.
Like we saw, a butt scratch.
A butt scratcher. You're rude.
Not.